What's up YouTube? So we wanted to help people start creating their own drills because we noticed that the drills we kind of show, it's kind of very abstract. So a way we can work around that is think of something that you already know. Maybe something, a traditional drill that you've done in your dojo for years, and see how you can make variations upon that. So the first example we want to give you is the one that everyone should know, this regular down, up, down. Typically used as a conditioning drill. But now just, instead of thinking of that as a sequence, break it up into segments. So it's down, up, and then down, right? So then you can think any part in between those things, you can add any variation you want. So for example, I would go down, punch, up, punch, down. So let's try that out. So I'll punch you, down, punch, up, punch, down, punch. Right? And we'll try it on this side. Down, punch, up, punch, down, punch. And then you can see how that can branch out to anything else, right? So down grab, or down knee, down kick. So if we did down knee, up, knee, down, knee, right? And of course how you drill is either I do it for a duration or we alternate after every one, however you want to do it to make it more alive. In the same token, you could do it within the clinch, right? So instead of starting from this distance, we're starting from here. So we're moving around and then we go down, up, down. Moving around and go down. And then change the dynamics of it too. Because we both know the next movement now is up, right? So when he feels I go up, he goes up as well. And then he knows the next movement is down, so when I go down, he goes down as well. So the whole point is take what you know and add variations to it that's pretty easy to memorize. Another example, down, up, down in the clinch, but punching in between, right? And I'm gonna change the dynamics on that. So we're here, down, punch, and we're gonna go back. He knows, regardless of when I do it, he knows that the next movement is gonna be up and then a punch. So we're here, up, punch. And then he knows the next movement is down punch, right? So then we've pretty much taken this basic thing and just extrapolated upon it. Example number 2, real basic one, he throws a punch. I block, middle block on the same side. I go underneath, grab the wrist and strike on top. He punches again, middle block, underneath, grab, strike on top. Break that into segments, right? So middle block, underneath, strike on top. Middle block punch, underneath punch, strike on top. So he goes here, middle block, punch, underneath, punch, strike on top. Kick, right? He goes again, middle block punch, underneath punch, strike on top. One last example. So we all know this one, right? Kakie, right? Trying to feel where your body's positioned, the body's shifting and where your opponent's going. Usually this is level 1, and then the one after this is, as he pushes, I grab, turn his wrist over, push down, and I sink, right behind the elbow. So why not just add a variation and say before the grab, you do anything you want. So let's say we're gonna go for a stomp on the foot before we go here. We're here, pushing, we're moving around even, making it more dynamic. Before I do that, I'm just going to stomp. Now he does it to me, right? So then you can see unlimited number of variations. So we're here, let's go like palm to the face before we do this, right? So we're here, I palm to the face, and then I go, and he does it back to me. Right? So then it makes it more alive. Even going from, let's say, we know that this is the end goal. So then we could just play within the take me, and then I'm trying to create this. So he's gonna try to put up barriers, right? So I'm just trying to create this cross in, but we're playing anywhere between then. Now it's his turn.